Happy holidays, Rattler fans, from Bill Grahey Arena. David Tovar bringing you the action, flying solo for the foreseeable future. This one is a heavyweight fight inside the Harlan Conference. The visiting Arkansas Fort Smith Lions come in with a 7-1 record. They're taking on the St. Mary's Rattlers with a 7-1 record, 5-0 here at home. The Lady Rattlers just eking out a victory over the Lady Lions, 67-65. So let's hope the Rattlers have a little bit more of a comfortable time. As once again, I mentioned David Tovar bringing you the call. 5 on the floor for the St. Mary's Rattlers. It'll be Ryan Thomas who's jumping. He's joined by Justin Alexander, J.J. Bolton, Marvin Witt, and Marvin Binney. Binney back in action, of course. Sidelined for a couple games with a little bit of a knee issue, but he is back and in force. Marvin Witt, last time we saw him here inside Bill Grahey Arena, 2 big games, and already traveling violation. That's going to go against Arkansas Fort Smith. And we talk about Witt and his progression this season. He's been terrific. Magic Marvin. And he is getting the start here against Arkansas Fort Smith. Here's Binney handling. Over to Witt on the left side. Top of the key to Alexander. Right side Bolton. Down low is Thomas. Looking to post. Kicks out. Departure for some of the usual starters we've seen. I mean, maybe 4 new starters. Witt, Thomas, Alexander, and Binney. Here comes Fort Smith. Nice drive. Hesitates and kicks back out. Jake Tupol. Right side. Arkansas Fort Smith at one point this season was ranked number 18 in the country, and at 7-1 with a record like that, that seems to indicate that. And an offensive foul that goes against 24, Seth Youngblood. Getting buckets, Youngblood. So it'll be Rattler ball. About a minute gone by here. Inside this one, Rattlers and Lions from Bill Grahey Arena. Here's Binney over to Bolton. Left side trying to get something going. Oh, good deflection there by Tupol. Here's Thomas. Gonna retreat back to Binney now on the right side. A little bit under 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Here's Bolton driving, puts it down, and gets that to go. Good bucket there by J.J. Bolton, the cover athlete on tonight's game day program. Of course, you can pick one up inside Bill Grahey Arena. Jump shot, a tough one. No good. Rebounded by Thomas. Xavier McClish there with the attempt. Here is Binney. Finds Bolton. Same spot. Bolton rejected. Able to stay with it. Keeps his own ball. Oh, good dish to Thomas, and Thomas there to finish that off. Good passer by J.J. Bolton. Able to stay with his pass. And he's able to get that to go in. 4-0 lead for the St. Mary's Rattlers early on. Here come the Lions trying to get something going offensively. Good defense being played by the Rattlers. They're playing it straight up man, a little bit of a zone. Rebound there by Thomas. Here is Binney on the left side. Defended by McClish. Swings it out to Marvin Witt. And Justin Alexander, he is fouled. And so Alexander will head to the line for 2. You know, chit-chatting with the coaching staff before the game, and they were talking to me about putting both Marvins in the starting lineup, and they talk about how they get along so well. They've just clicked off the court. They want to see if it translates on court, as the first free throw is good for Alexander. 5-0 lead for the St. Mary's Rattlers, and 5-0, of course, symmetrical with their home record this year. 5-0 here at home. Second free throw, no good for Justin Alexander. 17:20 remaining here in the first half, which should be a heavyweight battle here, as that one goes out of bounds. And the Lions making a lot of mistakes here, a lot of turnovers, right around 3 by my count here in the early going. The inbound for the Rattlers. It'll be Binney bringing it up court. And departure from some of the regular starters. Of course, we've grown accustomed to seeing Christian Bauer, Isaiah Matthews, Joe Monroe. These are the first 5 for the Rattlers. Here's Bolton driving, gets that to go. J.J. Bolton. He's making some acrobatic shots here in the early going. 7-0 lead for the Rattlers. Here come the Lions trying to get something going. A 3 is launched. Tupou, that's good. And Tupou gets that to go. The senior guard from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Able to put the first points on the board for the Lions. Rattlers rotating that one around. Here's Benny. Swung over. And an offensive foul that's going against Ryan Thomas. And so that'll be a Rattler turnover there with a 4-point lead. That shot is good there for the Lions. Rattlers' 5-0 lead has now evaporated in a slam. 7-7 all. Alex Cooper coming in. Seth Youngblood able to sky for that one. 7-7 the score here. Rattlers looking very discombobulated. They looked very composed, and now they look like the Lions did early on. Here come the Lions, and that'll be a foul on Bolton. It'll be called for reaching from behind. And a perfect time for a media timeout. The Rattlers get off to a 5-0 lead. The Lions storm back on a 7-2 run to tie this one up at 7. Stay with us, more upcoming. Rattlers basketball continues on the Rattler Network.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. 15:37 remaining in the first half. David Tovar flying solo for the foreseeable future. And flying solo because my broadcast colleagues, Joe Rodriguez in Arlington, Texas, not Dallas, but Arlington. And, of course, Brian Maglulio on in Houston. And, of course, Rattler Network alum Raul Tovar at the headquarters in Bristol, Connecticut. 7-7 the score here. I think I've shouted at everybody I need to. Lions have roared back. 7-2 run on the St. Mary's Rattlers. Same 5 on the floor for the Rattlers. That 3 is good. Tupou again. A long 3. Gets that to go. 10-7 the score now. Witt able to get that over to Bolton. Tupou gambling on that steal. Doesn't get that. And the Rattlers get it up court. Here's Witt driving amongst the trees, and he's able to draw the foul. And we'll put Witt at the line. Same 5 on the floor for the Rattlers who began the game. It's Witt, Benny, Bolton, Alexander, and Ryan Thomas. So Witt at the line. We've documented his rise here in the Rattler program. He's a junior transfer from Birmingham, Alabama. All-American in junior college, able to get the second free throw, and he has played like an All-American this year here for St. Mary's. He's been big in 2 big wins over the Thanksgiving holidays. And so Witt now in the starting lineup alongside Benny. Both Marvin and Marvin all the way, and that is a throwdown by 34, Bo Franklin. There's Benny. Driving, drops that off. Alexander able to get the easy bucket himself. 12-11, and these two teams trading buckets here early on. Here's Cooper. Dropping that off, swinging it around on the lines now. Bolton defending well on Tupel. Tupel already with 2 3-pointers, now able to waltz in the lane. And there'll be another reach. It's against Bolton. That'll be a second. It will be against Bolton. So that's its second. Fred Wilson will check in for Bolton. Lions will get it from under their basket. Throw in upcoming. It's Cooper driving. He is fouled. Fred Wilson asking where the foul was, and it'll be in the lane. We're going against Ryan Thomas. That'll be his second. So 2 Rattlers already with 2 fouls, and that will put Alex Cooper at the line. Joe Monroe checking in as the first free throw is good. 13-11 the score. That shot tipped in, that's good. Joe Monroe checking in and already paying dividends. 13-14 the score. That one hung on the cylinder, and of course in Euro rules allow that to be tipped in from the cylinder. Rattlers with a gratuitous no call there. Two-paw to Cooper, down low. Good defense there by Monroe. He skies for that one. Alexander able to get the rebound. Now here's Benny. Trying to control it. Fred Wilson open, gonna wait and make the good pass. Foul on this play. It will be against the Lions. And it's gonna go against number 4, Miha Glavis. Foul on Glavis. Speaking of Euro, Glavis is from Slovenia. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his hometown, but coming to us from Slovenia. So he picks up that foul. Tupel will take a seat. Here's Witt for 3. That shot off the front iron. Here come the Lions. Cooper, right side, sets and shoots, gets that to go. 2-point basket gives the Lions a 3-point lead. 13-16 the score. Benny bringing it up the court. Benny, a nice combo player. He's a 2-guard by trade and size, but can handle like a point guard and brings it up court. Wilson not able to bring that one down. Too high. And Wilson stays with it. What a deflection. That will be Arkansas Fort Smith ball, but good defensive effort there by Wilson, able to stay with the play and cause the deflection and momentarily stall the Lions offense. Inbound incoming. Thrown in. Here's Cooper. Finds Glavas. Glavas surveying the court. Back to Glavas. Left side defended by Matthews. Cross court to Cooper. And a traveling violation. Cooper. That slight hesitation will get you. Rattlers get it right back. 13-16. Right around 12:48 remaining in the first half. Remember, Rattler fans, stay with us at halftime. We're going to have our first annual teddy bear toss. Free admission with to anybody who brings a teddy bear. Of course, that will go to the Children's Hospital here in San Antonio as Fred Wilson able to knock down that jumper. Back within one other Rattlers. Teddy bears will be donated to the children at the Children's Hospital. The men's and women's Rattlers will be making a visit tomorrow. Bring the kids some holiday cheer. Always for a good cause. Here comes the Lions, and a little bit of a tumble taken there by number 10, L.J. Ross. Foul will go against Monroe. It'll be Lions basketball under their basket. Glavas over to Ross, down low, posting on Wilson, and there will be some contact. It will go against Wilson. Blake Brenham able to draw the foul there. Substitution for the Rattlers. Ife in for Joe Monroe. Glavas chasing that inbound down. And another foul here. Red Wilson picks up his second. So now we have 3 Rattlers with 2. Wilson, Bolton, and Thomas. That will prompt Bryce Smith to check in. Excuse me, not Bryce Smith. Cameron Pierce making his Rattler debut. He's a wing player. Coaching staff chit-chatting with me about him. They're excited. He's a good defender. Can help out the Rattlers at the wings defensively. First free throw is good for Brenham. Second one, good as well. 18-15 once again. A 3-point lead for the Lions. Another foul called here. So it'll go against Cooper and the Lions. Rattlers will inbound once again. Here's Pierce, finds Witt. Witt trapped in the backcourt. Now Pierce brings it up court. Drops it off to Benny, and now the Rattlers will look to get something going offensively here. A lot of shot clock left. Matthews and AK set the screen. Benny for 3 from range, gets that to go. Marvin Benny. Big 3-point shot there, and the Rattlers are right even once again, 18-18 with the Lions. Cooper defended well. Now Ross down low to Glavas. Good defense by Matthews. Hands up, active hands. There's Benny. Able to come away with this one. Now Benny up court. He's going to launch another one from downtown. Tosses it over to Witt. Witt defended by Youngblood. Benny launches again. That shot no good, off the mark. Little heat check there for Benny. As Glavas drives. Shot up high and gets that to go. Glavas gives the Lions a 2-point lead once again here. 20-18 the score. Witt in the backcourt. Drops it off to Benny. Benny now driving. Pierce for 3. Bang. Pierce's first bucket as a Rattler is a 3. And it gives the Rattlers a 1-point lead. Driving is Cooper. That shot is nullified. Offensive foul. It'll go against Glavas and the Lions as Cooper makes a pretty move to the basket. Gets that layup to go. Shot is no good. 21-20. Timeout taken on the floor. Media timeout. We'll take one with them. Rattler fans, stay with us. More upcoming. Rattler Network continues.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. 10:30 remaining in the first half. St. Mary's leads it by 1 over the Arkansas Fort Smith Lions. David Tovar bringing to the action inside Bill Greehey Arena. And as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, should be a heavyweight fight between two Heartland Conference powers, both 7-1 coming into this one. Rattlers 5-0 at home, and an interesting stat passed on to me from our very own Joe Rodriguez here of the Rattler Network. Last time the Rattlers lost at home inside Bill Greehey Arena was October the 17th. That was a women's volleyball game when Permian Basin beat them 3-1. So interesting stat there. Thank you so much, Joe, earning his shout-outs. Your move, McGluon. 10 minutes remaining. Pierce, jumper. That shot is good. Adam Pierce, 5 points off the bench for the Rattlers, and he gives his Rattlers a 3-point lead. As I mentioned earlier, coaching staff pretty excited. And good defense there by Pierce. I believe that was Tupac slipping, losing his footing, and ball going out of bounds. It'll be Rattler possession, a 3-point lead. Rattlers led by as many as 5. They've had their lead cut into. They've also trailed in this one. Right now they enjoy a 3-point lead. Pierce with the inbound. Biddy, Witt, Pierce, Alexander, and AK. 5 on the floor, and the Rattler White. Alexander drops that off. Now Benny to AK. That pass way off the mark. A little miscommunication there by the Rattler offense. And it'll be possession for Arkansas Fort Smith. Oh, interception there by Pierce. Good steal. Way to play the passing lanes. Pierce has paid dividends early on here in his first game as a Rattler inside Bill Greehey Arena. Foul on this play. We have foul on Kenny Martin. Cooper checking in. Marvin Benny at the line for the Rattlers, trying to extend on the 3-point lead. Benny's first free throw is good, so Benny will get to see the back end of the 1-and-1. .857 remaining here. Second free throw, no good. Cameron Pierce made a huge impact here, and the Rattlers will keep it on their side of the court. Cameron Pierce already with 5 points. Christian Bauer checking in. First time seeing action in tonight's game. Bauer to Alexander. Now Bauer running the point. Here's Cameron Pierce. Nice dish. Over to Alexander. That is good. And Alexander off the feed for Pierce. 26-20. Rattlers lead it by 6. Largest lead of the game. Here's a 3. That shot way off the mark. Does not draw iron. Rebound out here for the Rattlers, and let's see what the Rattlers can do here. Pierce for 3. Off the mark, no good. Alexander trying to keep it alive. Tough jumper, that's good. Seth Youngblood getting buckets. That's his 4th point of the evening, and the Lions right back within 4. Here's AK. Looking, drops it off to Bauer. Now Pierce with the green light. Another jumper, no good. Alex Huber with the rebound, now brings it up court. Oh, good dish to Ross. AK jumping on that one, and it'll be a foul. Count the bucket. And Ross will go to the line for one right after this. The St. Mary's Rattlers lead it by 2. Stay with us. More upcoming Rattler basketball right here on the Rattler Network.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. David Tovar bringing to the action high atop Bill Guerrero Arena. Rattlers lead it 26-24. A prize fight here in the Heartland Conference. Both teams come in with one loss. Arkansas Fort Smith winners of 8 games this season. Rattlers winners of 7 games this season. Plus, the Rattlers have a 5-0 record here at home as Ross's three-point attempt is not completed. Free throw no good. 26-24 the score. Pierce, Bauer, Monroe, Witt, and Alexander, the 5 on the floor for the Rattlers. Cameron Pierce, first game here inside Bill Guerrero Arena, 5 points, some big buckets, and some big steals already in his Rattler home debut. Here's Witt driving. More of the magic. Yes, count it. Magic. Marvin Witt able to get that amongst the trees. And one of the great things about Marvin Witt, he's fearless, always going up against the tallest player. That one, that bucket occurring over number 21, Kenny Martin, a 6'10 sophomore forward. And Witt, of course, 5'9", taking it right to the hole. 28-24 the score. Down low, and shot is good by Martin. Good passing there by the Lions. Now the Lions pressing on the Rattlers. Pierce trying to thread that pass over to Witt off of an Arkansas Fort Smith player. So it'll stay with the St. Mary's Rattlers. 6:50 remaining in the first half. Rattlers leaded by 2, 28-26. Once again, press up coming, and Witt just speeds right by it. Rattlers trying to get some more going here offensively. Monroe, top of the key. Pierce, right side, down low. Alexander, spin, shoots. Shot no good. And it is off the fingertips of Joe Monroe. Lions basketball going the other way. Substitution, Marvin Binney. Checking in for Cameron Pierce. Good start there from Cameron Pierce. 5 points and a steal and an assist. Pierce, the young man out of Boise, Idaho. Transfer from Northeastern Junior College. Here come the Rattlers. Coming up with a turnover here. Benny, Bauer, left side. Down low, Alexander, no good. Rebound by Monroe, big offensive board. Not able to hold on to this one. Good play there by the Lions, staying active. Tupou for 3, launches that shot way off the mark, no good. Here's Witt. Good luck stopping him. All the way to the basket. Gets that to go. Marvin Witt. Another bucket here. 6 points for Witt as that shot high off the glass and good. A little game of can you top this? Once again, these teams trading baskets. Bauer waiting for the press or not. They're playing off just a little bit. Bauer gets that over to Witt. Now over to Monroe. Swinging it around. Benny. Nice pump fake. Steps back. Jumper. That's good. Marvin Benny from the T-Dot. Toronto, and a turnover there by Fort Smith on forced errors. Are very much helping out the Rattlers here. Isaiah Matthews checking in for Justin Alexander. Four-point lead, 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Matthews high up top of the key, left side over to Bauer. Monroe trying to get some position and does. Working on Martin Monroe, count it! And the foul. Joe Monroe will head to the line to add to his totals. First bucket of the game. Monroe coming off the bench. And that will send at number 21 for the Lions, Kenny Martin, to the bench. In comes L.J. Ross. And here's Monroe, shooting one. Free throw is good. 35-20 to score. Rattlers open up their largest lead of the game, a 7-point lead. Should be a great return bout over in Fort Smith. Cooper is fouled by Benny. That is the first on Benny. And well, the Rattlers ran into some foul trouble. Bolton, Wilson, and Thomas each have 2. Benny and Monroe each have 1. This lineup has done very well for the Rattlers. It's a little smaller, a lot faster. First free throw is no good. Witt able to bring it down. 7-point lead. 4.5 remaining here. Christian Bauer over to Witt, driving. Monroe trying to put it back, no good. Tupou comes out with it. Here come the Lions. Cooper, long three, no good. Witt ahead of the pack. And here is Witt gonna lay it up and good. Marvin Witt, 8 points here in the first half. And the Rattlers open up a 9-point lead. We saw this in the last game. The Lady Rattlers doing the same. They open up a huge lead against the Lady Lions. That jumper, no good. Rebound, tipped up. Rattlers got to come up with an offensive board. It's come up, by the Lions. Having to come up with a defensive board. Lions able to keep it. Lady Rattlers doing the same thing. They won their game by 2. Rattlers here have to maintain the pressure. They've done a good job defensively, forcing turnovers. Offensive foul. What a tough shot. No good as Tupou gets 1 to go, and it is an offensive foul. Rattlers, 9-point lead, 3:35 remaining in the first half. Stay with us, more upcoming on the Rattler Network.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. 3:35 remaining in the first half. David Tovar, happy holidays to you and yours. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday night, what is now night, a Thursday afternoon delight. Witt for three. The Rattlers a 12-point lead here in a Rattler Lion doubleheader. We are in the Lions' den. More so, they are in our Lions' den. Here's Youngblood, the jumper. It's good. And Youngblood trying to keep his Lions afloat with some buckets there. 40-30 the score. Largest lead of the evening has been 12, which Youngblood just cut into. Here's Monroe, has a lot of room, picks up his dribble. Now over to Benny. Now Witt. Marvin Witt gonna try it again for three. That shot off the mark. Bauer trying to rescue it. It's loose. Witt stays with it. Trying to get it to Monroe, and Monroe able to almost have that deflected. It will be Rattler basketball under their own basket with a fresh shot clock at 35. 2:26 remaining in the first half. Here's Bauer looking. Oh, Witt able to find some space and got open. Good job by the defense to recover here. Benny drops it off to Monroe. Monroe with a lot of space, gonna take the jumper. That shot takes a couple bounces, no good. Here come the Lions. Youngblood working against Witt. Good job of Witt poking that one away. Now McClish working on Benny. McClish all the way to the basket. And another offensive foul. .30 the score. And they'll wipe that off just a little bit. Offensive foul. It went against the Lions. That's about the third offensive foul against Arkansas Fort Smith. Rattlers doing a good job of setting their feet, able to cause the turnovers there. Big reason why they are enjoying a 10-point lead against a very good Arkansas Fort Smith squad. Here's Witt. Now Benny driving, trying to get a call there. A little bit of an acting job there. Nonetheless, it draws the foul. Benny will head to the line. Now joined here in the final 2 minutes. Special guest, Sports Information King, Chad Peters. Chad.
Yes, David, hello.
Love that delay.
I was waiting for the setup, you know.
That was it. That was Sports Information King. First bucket is good for Benny. Thought it was a little bit of a prank. I loved it either way. Second bucket for Benny is good. Good to have Marvin Benny back. Good to have you back as well.
And David, how about this new starting lineup for the Rattlers?
It's been good.
The two Marvins starting. We've been talking about that in broadcast past. When would it happen? And it happened tonight.
Chad Peters, you lobbied hard for Marvin Witt to be in the starting lineup. He's in the lineup.
Well, and what I said, what do you do?
Yeah.
You got the two Marvins, both starting players. You have Christian Bauer, a starting point guard that piloted you all the way to the Sweet 16. Someone's got to sit on the bench. Who is it? And sure enough, Witt has worked his way into the starting lineup, and for the time being, that means Bauer is the odd man out. But I'll tell you, Bauer can control that point, and look at what happened in the game when he came in. That's kind of when the surge happened. And so we've talked about this in broadcast past. Basketball I think has evolved a little bit where egos have set aside. Yeah, it's nice to start, but that sixth-man role is so key. And whether it's one of the Marvins or whether it's Christian, that's going to be a huge role on this team. And I think one of the things that gives them a chance down the stretch of the season.
Yeah, you love the athleticism to start with the Marvins, and then Bauer can come in and really help and control that second unit as he did with the first unit. So it's a good problem to have, as we were talking with Coach Selznak before this game. 42-30 the score. About a minute 50 remaining in this first half. Here come the Lions. They're trying to get something offensively. They have really clipped themselves in the foot Here's Youngblood. It'll be a foul against the Rattlers. It'll go against Witt. That's his first. It'll put Youngblood at the line.
And David, you mentioned the time, 1:36 remaining now. The game clock icon missing from your screen temporarily. We will work over halftime to try to get that back. If you lose the broadcast at all, just hit the refresh button. We'll have to reboot for just a little bit to get that clock back on there. So hopefully everything will be up and running for you in the second half.
First free throw is good, and hopefully everything stays up and running for the St. Mary's Rattlers. A terrific first half. They put over 40 points up. Second free throw is good for Youngblood, 42-31. Witt, Bauer, Binney, Matthews, and Alexander, the five on the floor here, looking to close out this very good first half against a very good team.
And two familiar foes dating back to that Heartland Conference Championship game in last year's tournament over there in Fort Smith. The Rattlers prevailing and eventually advancing all the way to the Sweet 16.
Bauer's three is good, 45-31.
St. Mary's really clicking on all cylinders there at that guard position.
Indeed, you have three guys who can handle the rock, and when you get pressed, as Arkansas Fort Smith was doing.
And Bowers really worked on that shot. We saw, last season he brought the teardrop with him. We still see that. But I'll tell you, before every practice, he's one of the first guys out there on the floor, and each time he's working on that long-range shot. And you're seeing it pay dividends this season.
Indeed, and speaking of the long-range shot, Cameron Pierce, first game here as a Rattler inside Bill Gree Arena. 5 points, a steal, and an assist. He did a number.
Yeah, quick catch and release. Almost looks like a Duke Blue Devil the way he shoots the ball, And yeah, he's going to be an asset for this team. Coach Z's told us all along, once he's ready to get in there in the lineup, he was going to be an asset, and you've seen that already.
Indeed, he's already paid dividends as Ross's free throw's no good. So Arkansas Fort Smith, turnovers and missed free throws, and a lot of damage under the 1 minute mark here. Benny, left side. Alexander trying to get some space. Matthews. Also, Matthews and Monroe coming off the bench, really creating coming off the bench, really helping that second unit with some athleticism. Long three. That's good.
This Rattlers team very deep this year. Shot clock will be off with 30 seconds remaining. And David will go down now to work on our teddy bear toss halftime promotion. 13 seconds on the clock as Bauer tries to set up the offense. Bauer dribbles down the lane, turnaround jumper. Off the backboard, no good, out of bounds. And a foul called on St. Mary's. So a 2.7 seconds left. Fort Smith will be shooting free throws. Down by 11 points. St. Mary's technically will get the shot, a chance at the last shot here in this half. 2.7 seconds remaining. Fort Smith not doing a great job at the free throw line today, but that one does fall. Fort Smith an opportunity to cut it to single digits for the first time here in a while. And they do. And Bauer shoots up a shot before the half. No good. Desperation shot, no good. Your halftime score, St. Mary's 45, Fort Smith 36. Again, we're going to try to get that game clock up and running for you, so if you need to, just reboot that broadcast. And we'll be right back here after this teddy bear toss.